Whoa, okay, here it is. We've got it. We have been waiting all year for this, and we finally have our hands on the brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. And you know what? This is not what we were expecting, not even a little bit. This is so much more. Oh my gosh, just hold it. The feel in your hand is completely different. This is not another small incremental update where they tweak one or two things. No, this is a total fundamental shift. It's a whole new animal. You know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. This phone changes everything. It absolutely does. Samsung didn't just drop a new phone on us, they dropped a statement. So today, we're gonna break down the 5 massive, game changing innovations that make this, without a doubt, the most exciting phone we have seen in years. Let's get into it. Okay, first up, and this might be the feature I am most hyped about. It's completely mind-blowing. Samsung has finally solved a problem every single one of us has had. This is a world's first, a built-in hardware-level privacy screen. Yes, oh my gosh, yes. You know that feeling, right? You're on the bus, you're on a plane, and you can just feel the eyes of the person next to you trying to read your messages. It's the absolute worst. We've all been there, and let's be honest, the solutions have always been terrible. Well, until now. This isn't some cheap software filter that just makes your screen dim and ugly. No, this is actual hardware. It's using something called dual pixel arrays. And what that basically means is it physically blocks the light from hitting side angles. So for you, looking straight on, it's perfect. But for them, it literally looks like the screen is off, just black. And this just shows the difference perfectly. We are talking about privacy that is built in versus those awful, bubbly plastic screen protectors that just ruin your beautiful display. You can literally toggle this on and off in the settings in a split second. The screen stays crystal clear for you, and it's totally black for them. This is insane. No more privacy screen protectors ever. All right, so your screen is now basically a fortress. But what about the brain of the operation? Because Samsung has somehow packed a literal genius inside this phone. It's not just smart, it actually anticipates what you need. This might just be the smartest phone ever made. It's this whole new suite of Galaxy AI. So you've got this thing called Now Nudge, which proactively pulls info from your chats. It's wild. And Bixby, wait for it, is actually incredible now. You can just say something like, "My eyes feel tired," and it'll turn on all the right eye comfort modes. It's like a real device agent. And then you have on-device generative photo assist. We'll get to that in a sec, and Google Gemini integrated for background tasks. It's like having a whole team of assistants in your pocket. Okay, and that Gemini integration, that's the next level right there. It really is like having a personal concierge, 100%. You can literally just tell your phone, "Hey, order me an Uber to the airport." And Gemini just does it in the background. You don't even open the app. That is the future, and it is happening right now. Okay, so you have this incredible AI brain, but what's powering the whole thing? Let's talk about the guts of this phone, because Samsung put a custom-tuned beast inside this thing. This is where we get to geek out about that raw, unfiltered performance. I mean, just look at these numbers from the custom Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip. It's wild. CPU speed up 19%, GPU up 24%, but here's the kicker. The NPU, the neural processing unit, that's the AI brain, it's 39% faster. That is what makes all that on-device AI magic possible. It is a massive, massive leap. And normally, all that power means you get a phone that gets hot enough to fry an egg on. But not this one. Nope. Samsung engineered a brand new, ultra-thin aluminum vapor chamber that keeps this processor cool, even when you're pushing it hard. We gamed on this for an hour straight, max settings, and it just stayed cool to the touch. No throttling, just pure peak performance. Okay, but now it's time for the main event. This is the feature that is going to make professional photographers and videographers seriously jealous. The camera system on the S26 Ultra isn't just an upgrade, it is a full-blown revolution. I'm telling you, this changes the game. I'm just gonna put this number up here, f/1.4. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the new aperture on the main camera. Now, for anyone who doesn't speak camera nerd, that means it lets in a jaw-dropping 47% more light than the last model. Your night shots are about to look like they were taken during the day. And you can see it. This isn't just software trickery. Samsung used bigger glass, bigger lenses. This is pure physics, people. More light equals better, brighter, cleaner photos, especially when it's dark. The hardware itself is a monumental upgrade, and the results are just, wow, staggering. And it's not just for photos. For video, you can now record in what they're calling visually lossless 8K. The quality is just unreal. But my favorite new feature has to be the horizon lock. It's like having a professional gimbal or an action cam built right into your phone. You can literally turn and tilt the phone like crazy, and the horizon stays perfectly, impossibly level. It's just mind-blowing. Okay, so they completely nailed the huge headlining innovations. But Samsung didn't stop there. They also perfected all those crucial everyday details that actually make a phone a joy to use, from how fast it charges to how it feels in your hand. Get ready for this. 75%. That's how much battery you can get in just 30 minutes. The new 60-watt superfast charging is finally here, and it is an absolute lifesaver. No more waiting around for hours for your phone to get some juice. Now, look at this comparison. It just absolutely crushes the competition. The S25 Ultra was pretty fast, but the S26 just leaves it in the dust. And the iPhone? I mean, come on, it's not even in the same conversation. 75% in the time it takes the iPhone to barely get to 50. That is a huge, huge quality of life improvement. And finally, the feel. They did it. They actually did it. They finally ditched that super boxy note design. The S26 Ultra has these gorgeous new curves. It's thinner, it's lighter, and the new aluminum chassis just makes it so much more comfortable to hold. It feels premium, refined, and frankly, it's about time. So let's just run through it one last time, rapid fire. A built-in hardware privacy screen, a truly smart AI assistant that actually works for you, insane custom-tuned performance, a game-changing pro-level camera system, and to top it all off, that blazing 60-watt charging and a beautiful new refined feel. This isn't an update, folks. This is a massive upgrade. Which really just leaves us with one final, giant, provocative question to think about. After adding all of these meaningful, next-level innovations, has Samsung just perfected the smartphone? You know, we think they might have just gotten closer than anyone ever has before.